Hey, we need a bomb. Where you at? Other side of the train. Dang, our teammate just got knocked off. Dang, he just got knocked off the edge. Oh, you can't get there too. Too late.
Well, you folks at home can see the evidence. Snow and supposedly a few inches yet to fall here at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Washington football team. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. And this will make it into the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Not the start that he was looking for, as he's going to be met and dropped behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
But that's not an easy play for a defensive end because most of his responsibility has him getting upfield and working. But how about his vision to see where the play was going? Crashed down inside and tackled him for a loss.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Operating from the gun, Jones. Catch here, left side, Thomas. Jones. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number.
Stay over the bridge.
You give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, into a double team and it's intercepted. Picked up by Andrew Adams. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Remember, Charles, this is the #1 defense in the NFL, and they proved their mettle.
So you can come down as quick as you want.
Opening possession.
And sometimes when you play a team that has that reputation, it's earned it by their play. The psychology is, okay, they're #1. They have to prove it to us, and they tried to attack. They found out that that ranking was real.
And if history is any indication, when this defense gets off to a good start, look out.
Yeah, the offense plays off of them awfully well, too.
They'll get this to Ward. A lot of effort there for just a 3-yard gain. And
come on, run with him. He on his way to battle. This fool dropped my ball. Why did you do that?
Action with Hurts.
Dang, I got hit. That's one.
He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Montez Sweat. He continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. An extra man in the secondary for Washington on 3rd down. Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Killed that fool.
And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good, and this will remain a scoreless game.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Gibson. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front.
Well, yeah, because somebody else on the side was trying to hit me too, and I threw you real quick, trying to get you out of there. Paying the price with my life.
And he's going to get this yards inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that run.
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way downfield with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon. Just a yard to go here on second down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A solid pickup of 12 yards, and now they're knocking on the door.
Washington.
Off the play fake. Jones out to his left. And out. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 5-yard touchdown run. And Washington has taken a first-quarter lead. One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the magnitude of this game, everybody knows it. The fans, obviously the players and coaches, there's just with them a palpable buzz. And the Washington pressure gets to him. He will go down. Chase Young, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. 23 yards the pickup there.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, and that'll bring up second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10.
Here we go. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Gain of 3. It's 3rd and
off the play fake. He'll look to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
And that's exactly what defenses talk about. You've got to find ways to get off the field when you can, especially on 3rd down. And 3rd down defense going to be vital in this game. Able to knock that one away and force a 4th down.
He's going to drop this down to Sanders. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Jones now. Off play action. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 38. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
over 1st and 10.
But to me, it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. And he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers, and they're usually known as quicker.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Montez Sweat in there to bring him down, and that is sack number 17 now on the season. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Eluding the pressure right. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football, and he's got a first. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles nothing.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. That's complete to Ward. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense, because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Right back to Sanders on first down. And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Tackle made.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Montez Sweat in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. This offense 2 for 2 on third downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Hurts. They're trying for Rager, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And he returns it up just shy of the 20 to the 19-yard line. That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie. Weaving through traffic, and now he's free. 30, 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And Washington able to come up with a quick strike touchdown. And he's able to put it through.
Makes this Washington 14. Eagles nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
Return. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see him.
Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Shaq Thompson making his presence felt on the sack.
Back at the 17-yard line.
On second down, it's Sanders. And boy, this burgundy and gold defense charged up now. They stop him behind the line again. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. 3rd and long coming up. The Eagles on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This will be 3rd and 19. He's going to look deep here for Ward. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Prince Amukamara. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. A young quarterback, Charles, rolling to his right. I know he's right-handed, but is that one that maybe a veteran sticks in his pocket?
I think so, but you have to remember with young quarterbacks, it may take a few years before they get all the stuff out of them that they did earlier in their career or even in their college days when they were used to being dominant. In this case, the NFL veteran defense ended up winning the battle.
He's trying to get it to Terry McLaurin, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again, Jones. This one completes to Kelvin Harmon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
On the play. 1st down, Washington.
From the gun, Jones. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Thomas the intended target, but it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Throwing again, Jones. And that'll be incomplete. Jones took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Now Jones on 3rd down. Flush to his right. 4th down now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
It looked a little bit off. You expect more leg out of him, but he did get it to go.
But you and I both know sometimes depending on the angle, they may take a little bit off of the kick in order to make sure that they line it up properly and bring it home through the posts.
And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness, maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature, to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
At the 22-yard line.
2nd and 9.
I got you. I got you. Share. 19. Check. Say.
Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll get about 3 as he takes this up near the 25. The Eagles on third down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. They'll run with Sanders. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Flushed out right. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And Washington will take control of the football in great field position. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. Toward the left sideline, but it's incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the intended target. That'll bring up 2nd down.
I think we can all understand what they're thinking right now. They take over the ball in field goal range after the turnover, so they've got that in their hip pocket. But they've got to go for the end zone and turn this into bigger points. Their thinking is a touchdown is really what they should get from starting here. Getting 3 points at the end of this drive, that would feel disappointing.
The 15, shy of the 10. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down in defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. They're going to run the sweep. It's Samuel. And here he'll get it down to the 7. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Let's just make this one succinct. Nice job there. All 11 guys on defense diagnosing the jet sweep and putting it down.
From the 7, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. They'll roll him out right. Looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. Touchdown, Washington.
Number 17,
Terry McLaurin, his 21st touchdown of the season. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
The kicker on for the
A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout.
It's a gain of 3.
As they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Throwing is Hurts. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off around the 37. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. So his struggle is just continuing here in the first half, throwing the football, Charles. Now 3 interceptions.
And they don't feel like they're just great plays by the defense. There's a sense that maybe he's a little careless with the football now. So some of the great coaches in the past, you know, they've always said,
Jones has just thrown his 3rd interception. Picked up by Anthony Harris. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. Well, that's 3 picks he's now thrown in this game.
And I know this, the holiday season, because here we are in December. Right, it is the season of giving. Maybe for his own sake after the game, he may have to announce that he's donating certain amounts to charity for each interception.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg Ward, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles get a score closer. Maybe that is the boost that this offense needed.
They did nothing the entire half, but out of the blue comes this big shot here. You're exactly right. Like a dunk in basketball, like a home run in baseball, maybe a solo shot. Sometimes you need that big play to get things ignited.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is no need to do anything crazy. The smart play, go ahead and take your lead into the locker room and then try and add to it in the second half. But there's a part of me that looks at this and says, first half going my way, I have a little bit of a cushion. Let's go ahead and try and extend things. If you've got some good plays drawn up, you might want to think about them right here.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Jones over the middle. It's Thomas. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
And the Washington first down.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back gains of 17, and they are really on the march now. It's a first down. Second and 10. From the gun, Jones looking for McLaurin, and he's got him. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
And it's 3rd down.
A 2nd down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, Jones. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Thomas. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. And his kick is right there. It's good. And that will stretch the lead up to 3 touchdowns now. It's a 21-point game. So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. As Sanders there with a first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in.
That's good for an
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
midfield.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
And 7.
Check nickel, nickel, nickel. Watch twist.
They'll go again with Sanders. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Jonathan Allen on the
But
tackle.
one thing we certainly know, Alabama churns out first-round picks, and there's another nice play there by one of them, Jonathan Allen, the big defensive tackle.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
You got tight right there. Pick the edge. Come.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing, they're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
49, guys, Mike, 49.
Throwing Jones. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And it's 2nd down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Escaping the pressure right. Got a man, it's Gibson complete. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Jones off the play fake. Catch is made, it's Harmon. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Washington.
Forced out to his left. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. Eluding the pressure right. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A good pickup there of 20 yards. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
On second down now. It's Sanders. Oh, he's got a little daylight. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 25th touchdown, tying Emmitt Smith for the 5th most in one season. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
27, Eagles 13.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told them, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question.
Hey, you're my partner. I know you're right there with me.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Back to throw. Jones. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and
throwing again on 2nd down. Jones. This will be caught just inside the 10. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a 3rd and goal. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the 2nd most in a single year. And Washington going to add on to their lead. The point after, no gimme in the snow, but it's up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe
he's got a man complete. Then he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That goes for a gain of 31. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the RPO, that's complete right side. 7 yards, the pickup there.
To Greg Ward Jr. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down, here's Hurts. And he'll complete this one to Fulgham. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Hurts sets up to throw it. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 16 and an Eagle 1st down. Shotgun snap into the give to Sanders. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Sanders, the ball
just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15.
Back at the 15-yard line.
1 quarter remains here as the regular season starts to wind down. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles on 3rd down. Not so hot. 2 for 9 to this point. This is 3rd down and 12.
56 is the mic.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. And he's got it. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Reagor with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Eagles get a score closer. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
Good. Makes this Washington 34. Eagles 20.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Antonio Gibson.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. They'll keep it on the ground. Gibson, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. It carries like that. That's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
He was brought down.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Defensively, they had that one pretty well figured out.
Yeah, and one of the things about this play, it can be even more effective when you run a lot of motion, and there's plenty of times you don't hand it off.
On 2nd down, it's Gibson. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
3rd down.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jones. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Derek Barnett has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And it's taken in at the 9. Call that one an even 60 yards, 6-0. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Under 4 to play now. Clock running, 3rd down. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a 1st down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
Now a dump off here complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's good.
A big pickup there for the Eagles' first down, 18 yards.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Hurts pass.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
And 7 at the 49-yard line.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight, forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked by Kendall Fuller. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
They run again with Breida. And some space here. There he goes left side. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. Matt Breida, his 21st touchdown of the season. And Washington is able to stretch their lead. And now the Washington offense going to stay out there and go for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
42, Eagles 20.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down. He's got Dallas Goedert, his tight end, over the middle. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him back-to-back catches now. That one first under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Montez Sweat in there for the sack, and he's closing in on the all-time record. That's number 19 on the year, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up third down and 17.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And now here is another interception. It's the linebacker, Michael Kendricks. That time defensively looked like they showed quite a bit of pressure but backed off, and it proved fruitful. They get the pick.
He went through all of his rules about getting rid of the ball quickly because he read blitz. He saw all those people stacked at the line of scrimmage, and then they moved.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Brandon Graham, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. That one looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
Eagles.
Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were
the ball and things are working.